Welcome to Peaceful Seasons, where wisdom after 50 chooses peace, purpose, and meaningful companionship. To continue to hear something on wisdom on later life from experienced and well-informed sources, subscribe now. Marriage after 50 60ths, why friendship may be wiser than remarriage. African faith-based perspective. In African culture, marriage is highly honored. From childhood, many of us were taught that a woman's dignity is tied to marriage. But today, we ask a deeper question: what does wisdom say when a woman reaches 50 or 60? This is not a message against marriage. It is a message for discernment. Especially for those who have lived, loved, lost, raised children, built careers, and walked with God. After 50 or 60, love does not disappear, but it changes. And sometimes, friendship becomes wiser than remarriage. African context. In Africa, remarriage at an older age often comes with expectations. Who will cook? Who will care for him? Who will submit? And for men, it may come with expectations too. She will manage the home. She will take care of me when I'm sick. She will integrate into my family. But at 60, is love still about roles or about peace? Is companionship still about obligation or about mutual joy? Real life example 1. AMA, 62, widow, Ghana. When my husband died, people encouraged me to remarry quickly. They said, a woman should not stay alone. But I asked myself, do I want another marriage, or do I want peace? Also, Kofi, 65, divorced. I felt the same. After my divorce, I realized I didn't want another home full of arguments. I wanted someone to talk to, pray with, travel with, not someone to manage or be managed by. AMA said. So we chose friendship. We check on each other. We attend church together. But we live separately. Kofi confirmed. And honestly, there is peace. No pressure. No family conflict. Just companionship. Faith perspective. The Bible says in Ecclesiastes 3 verse 1, there is a time for everything. There is a time to build, a time to raise children, a time to sacrifice, and there is also a time to rest. Marriage is honorable, but marriage is not a commandment for every season of life. Even Apostle Paul said, I wish that all were as I am, recognizing that companionship does not always require marriage. Friendship allows love without pressure. Companionship without control. Care without chains. Real life example 2. Pastor Daniel, 68, a Nigerian. I have counseled many older couples who remarried. Some found joy, but many found new stress, stepchildren conflict, property issues, health responsibilities. And Sister Ruth, 60, church elder. I have seen women lose their peace. At 60, they suddenly became full-time caregivers again, not by choice, but by expectation. Pastor Daniel said, friendship allows choice. Marriage often assumes duty. Sister Ruth confirmed. And at this age, duty without strength becomes a burden. The core message is this. Dear woman over 50 or 60, you are not incomplete because you are unmarried. You do not owe society marriage. You owe yourself peace. Friendship allows laughter, conversation, prayer, travel, and emotional safety without legal and cultural pressure. At this stage, love should add life, not demand sacrifice. Balanced truth to note. If marriage brings you peace, choose it. If friendship preserves your freedom, honor it. Wisdom is not doing what society expects. Wisdom is choosing what your soul can sustain. Closing affirmation, call to reflection. May God give us discernment, not desperation. May our choices in later life be guided by peace, not pressure. Friendship is not failure. Singleness is not shame. Peace is a blessing. Remarry or choose friendship. A mature African conversation. From Peaceful Seasons. Wisdom after 50. If you really understood this message, type peaceful season on the comment section. Also, type wisdom for 50 seconds in the comment section if you want to listen to more from us. Type now, then we will enlist you on our core listeners. In every season, choose wisdom. In this season, choose peace. This is Peaceful Seasons.